Let's hear from Garrett Wilson, the Jets receiver, Offensive Rookie of the Year last year, on the fact that the Patriots have beaten the Jets 14 straight times.
It's time that things change around here, and I don't like talking about it too much, but
Right.
that's one of the first steps. 14 straight is unacceptable. That's unacceptable. I'm 0-2 against them. That's unacceptable. I inherited. I walked into a team that we haven't beat the Patriots, and I feel like that's why they brought me here and brought me and Sauce here and the guys here to make things like that change. So it's time that we do what we get paid for.
So now we fill in the blank, Peter. The Jets will end this 14-game losing streak and get the Patriots if they do what?
If they play efficiently in the passing game. Because, look, the Patriots have an underrated pass rush with a bunch of guys America really doesn't celebrate very much, but collectively, this is a good defensive front that makes it hard for quarterbacks. And you remember last year when the Jets absolutely should have had this game won, and NBC studio analyst Devin McCourty made life miserable late for Zach Wilson. And look, to me, and again, I hate to do this, but you can do it every week now with the New York Jets. Every week. This game is going to be won or lost by the efficiency or lack thereof of Zach Wilson, period. And if he is not, a 60+% passer and limit his mistakes and have a couple of big plays, then the Patriots are going to win this game. That's all there is to it. And Mac Jones is not going to lose this game, but Zach Wilson might.
I think the Jets end the winning streak of the Patriots over them 14 times over by running the ball effectively. Last week between Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall, they had 8 carries, 16 total yards. That's not going to make it work. With the investment they've made in the position, with the money they spent on Cook, with the faith they have in Hall, they've got to get that going, because that's what will take the heat off of Zach Wilson, make it easier in the passing game if the Patriots defense is on their heels and forced to be on their heels because they're getting gashed by Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. That's the key. Don't get away from the running game. Hope your defense puts you in a position where you don't have to abandon the running game because you've fallen behind. But look, they can win with Zach Wilson, but they're not going to win because of Zach Wilson. That's how this has changed.
Yeah.
Jay Glazer made this point during the Fox pregame show on Sunday. They don't want him to try to justify being the second overall pick in the draft anymore. They just want him to hold the offense together because they have enough there to make it work. So you minimize Zach Wilson, you maximize the running game. I think that's the way to beat the Patriots.
Look, the days are long gone when you expect Zach Wilson to be Dan Fouts, to sit there and to strafe an opponent, or even to be Steve Young, where you run around, make plays with your legs, and you throw a couple of laser shots. Those days are gone. Nobody expects that. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for 182 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles, and avoid the big sacks. That's what I'm asking. It is the new reality of the New York Jets, where you're not asking your quarterback to win a game. You're asking him to keep you in the game, to move the chains, and to throw little zips to Garrett Wilson and let him try to run with it like he did last week. On his long touchdown catch and run. So that is how they have to design their game. But it doesn't do you any good if he throws 3 picks. And again, you know what you can't tell a quarterback? Hey, Zach, don't throw interceptions. Well, no crap, Sherlock. I mean, you can't tell your quarterback that. What you have to do is tell your quarterback, is not tell your quarterback anything. You have to just put a game plan in that is designed for a bunch of quick, short throws and a bunch of intermediate throws at most, maybe one or two deep shots, to tell the Patriots, we're going to come after you. But you have to make sure that you give him manageable plays, and then he's going to have to take care of those manageable plays, make them, and just make sure that he doesn't make the kind of mistakes that have absolutely plagued his career so far.
One other point, too, and this goes to what Garrett Wilson was saying about ending the streak. It's a point that Chris Sims makes from time to time. They've got some young players that maybe pop off a little bit too much, that maybe they get a little too hyper-focused on one game, and if one game goes sideways, it's the end of the world. This isn't college where one game kills your season. You got to learn how to turn the page on a bad day, and it feels like a lot of guys in that locker room unreasonably believed they were going to beat the Cowboys and acted as if they lost the Super Bowl when they lost to the Cowboys. You still got 15 more opportunities. You can't have all eggs in every basket. You have to take them one at a time, and you have to forget about the ones that don't work out because the next one is coming. And after this, here come the Chiefs. So focus on the Patriots. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, go get ready for the Chiefs. Either way, the Chiefs next Sunday night on NBC. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.